What's up guys, it's Mark here bringing you the third episode of Career Mode, or Career Mode with Everton, what you like to say. So first I'd like to move into the real life football, as you put it. I know Kundai did about transfers. Oh, and by the way, I'm recording this at just about 9. Just been watching the Real Madrid game. It's currently 1-0 to Barcelona now, just after half time, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. And like I said, I just want to talk about a few transfers. So first I want to talk about Balotelli and how he signed for Milan for 17 mil. And he claimed that he ran to Milan. I knew that was like his boyhood team who he supported or wanted to go to, and that. And finally he signed him, and from what I've read, that Milan are happy and have wanted him for a while. And he also earns he's gonna earn a 4.3 million salary, which is also like 5 million euros or whatever you like to call it. But that's a flipping lot. But what do you think about Balotelli moving to Milan? He seems happy, so he shouldn't be not fighting with the press, but giving them some good stories to tell or whatever. And the only other thing I really want to talk about with transfers is really Newcastle looking to sign the whole French team by the looks of things. They brought Debuchy, 5.5 mil. Yaya Mbiwa, 7 mil. I know he's awesome on Ultimate Team. Sissoko, and we don't know how much he was brought for. But after selling Demba Ba, and yeah, so they look like they're doing themselves good. And I'd just like to finish by saying, what do you think about Remy moving to QPR? Yeah, what do you think about it? Do you think he's going to save them from relegation? Personally, I think he could. He looks a bit like Hernandez, really. And yeah, he just looks like that player. And do you think it is a cheap move of wanting to move if they get relegated? Personally, I don't, because he wants to be playing the highest football he can, and hopefully he's going to impress in the Premier League for some other team. So yeah, comment all them questions I was asking you below with answers. None of you will probably comment, but do comment if you wish, and give me some feedback what you think. And yeah, as I was saying about the Real Madrid-Barcelona game, I was just watching them, and now it's 1-0 to Barcelona. They scored a pretty simple goal, and I just want to comment on their centre-back, 19-year-old Varane. They haven't got their standard Sergio Ramos or Pepe in there, but the Varane who I've been watching, he just looks awesome. He looks so fast and strong. He just looks like a great talent. 19-year-olds, and being able to play in that kind of football at that age, I think is pretty special. But moving on to the actual gameplay, you see it's 1-0 at the moment, and they've got their chance, but our keeper does some good work, and we do scramble it out. So yeah, on the 45th minute, we really did not want them to score here. It just messed everything up, but luckily they hit the post, and that near post OP shot isn't too overpowered yet. So around the grounds, Fulham 2-1 to Marseille against Marseille. And normally that doesn't really matter, but at the moment I'm putting that in there because when it's like the BPL, you might care about the results and looking at the league and stuff. I don't know if you do, but it's just there if you do. And you see that kind of scramble shot we get off, nearly score, but yeah. And chip over the top, he cuts inside, I mess up taking it out there. Still a scramble, but Fellaini puts it into that open net, which he's never going to miss. And we take the lead 2-1 after 55 minutes. And so moving on, they've got a chance here. Puts a beautiful cross in, not really going to anyone though. He headers it a bit scruffily. And what a goal. Yeah, it didn't even look like he kicked it, and it floated into the top corner, to be honest. Pretty pissed about that. And if they keep putting pressure on, hitting the post after that. And yeah, luckily I hadn't conceded yet, but he puts it wide there as well. And I get clear to finish 2-2 after the 90 minutes. So 2-2 against Torino after I'm trying to get used to his team. And after this, I'm pretty. I know who I want to replace anyway. I showed you the stats. I did kind of get fucked, but hey ho, what am I gonna do? So yeah, we had final scores again, like I showed you. Still Fulham 1-2-1 after half time, didn't they? So I fast forward this because if not, this would be like a 15-minute video probably, and I don't think you want to watch that. So you see me fed them with the price and that, because I knew that the right mid and left mid was not going to do me. They were terribly slow. I couldn't counter attack. I couldn't even sprint down the line. Any left back, right back is just going to take them every time. And the pass in football does work, but isn't very effective if I need to get 2 goals. So I inquire about a load of fast players after checking their pace and stats and stuff. Then yeah, we moved to left mids because we want to hopefully get some left mids and right mids, maybe a spare if we can afford it. And it seemed like there's a lot more fast left midfielders, so I moved the sprint speed up to 90. And yeah, we inquire about these few. And I never actually knew Matt Jarvis was quite as fast as that, but apparently so he is. And yeah, you see me checking here, but there wasn't in the end anyone that I was interested in. So we do advance, and yeah, because we want the inquiries back, and I'll go through looking at all the prices, seeing what prices they were, and like the cheaper ones. And I went to the cheapest one, and I dropped a bid just a bit lower than what they wanted, obviously, because if I can, I'm going to try to save that bit of money so it can go towards another player. Then Sam, he looked a pretty good player considering the other prices and his age and his rating. He was the one who I went for, so yeah, I dropped a bid on them 2 players. And we get some more enquiries back, but yeah, we did put one on this Colorado, but he's a bit expensive. And we look at this guy, but he's 27, and it's not really worth spending that type of money on a 27-year-old, in my opinion, when I can get either of them that I've inquired in there for about the same price. So, we do a similar match even. Tell me if you don't want me to sim a match. Actually comment and tell me if you don't, or if you don't mind, you don't mind. And yeah, so it's 1-0 at the moment. I also simmed this because, well, I'd played one game with the team. I knew what needed improving, so I was going to get us out of the way kind of thing and try to get them transfers in. And I'm sure that you won't mind me simming this. And I'm just going to ask you guys again, do you mind me simming the not important games, as you put it, like the not hard or challenging cup matches and like these friendlies and stuff? And look at that, Doof injured for 5 months. Total bullshit. Like, that's the longest, I think, injury you can actually get on FIFA, or you're so unlucky, you know. And yeah, we've assigned him and he's injured for 5 months. But moving on again, this Lamar does get like rejected his price, and I think they said they want 3.6, so because we're cheap, we bid 3.4. And yeah, so we exit the messages and advance again because we want that player. So Sydney Sam is accepted for 4.5, so we did get him a bit cheaper than you thought. We could, I don't know. And we tell him he's going to be an important first team player, offer him 25 grand, and there we go. But these still want 5 mil. I put up to 4.4, but as the Sydney Sam transfer was accepted, I wasn't too bothered about him afterwards. And there's Jevetic that is then wanted for 5 mil. We counter offer with 7 mil. So it is coming to the end of the episode, guys. I'd just like to ask you to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, favourite if you enjoy it that much, subscribe to stay up to date with our content coming out, and comment to the questions I asked before. So I've been Mark. That's it. See you next time.